Hello, this is Malorian, and this is the Orc Tactical Team, and what we're going to talk about today is preventing burnout. Now, this is something that, if you're a long-term gamer, you've been hit with maybe multiple times. And really what this really comes down to is you can only play an army for so long. Of course, you can really help things out by changing up your list and having a very strong community that really mixes things up. But in the end, you can only play things so many times before you start getting bored with it. And so you really have to go and try and refresh yourself and make it so that you can make it new to yourself again. And I've alluded to it before, but if you look at the 7 habits of effective people, that's pretty much the last step, is that you can get really good at something, but at the very end you have to make it fresh, or else everything that you've learned and pushed for, you're just going to get burnt out and it'll all be useless. So what this comes down to is, let's say you're starting to realize this. You're starting to see the signs in yourself that when you're making your list, you're saying, okay, I'm putting this in again. Okay, I'm probably going to be facing this again. If you start noticing this is where you can start doing those first things I talked about. Try looking outside the box. You know, instead of taking that horde of savage biggins, start taking something else and crazy, right? Start taking big units of goblins. Start throwing in wolf riders that are going to be combat oriented, right? Just really try and change your list to make it work. The next thing you could try and do to try and make things fresh is you should be going and trying to actually, like I said, trying to change things up, right? Don't just do the missions in the book. Do missions from other books. Make up your own missions. Start doing campaigns, stuff like this, just to really spice things up. Now, in extreme cases, you just have to pretty much have to walk away from it. In my cases here, some people have noticed that I've stopped doing some orcs and goblins, and that's because I've played them so much. And the big thing that's coming up is I have a lot of tournaments I'm going to this year where I want to use orc and goblins, and I want to enjoy these tournaments as much as possible. So I'm going to make sure that until then, I'm going to do other armies, I'm going to do other games, and then I can come back and it'll be nice and fresh again. So this is just something that's going to happen to everybody. The big thing is to notice it in yourself. Another aspect in your hobby that you can really see this happening is if you're painting. This is another spot where, of course, if you paint the same things over and over and over, you'll hit burnout. And then a big thing that'll happen there is you could not paint something for a year or more, and then all of a sudden you just get hit with that and you just lost so much time. So just like that, just with the gaming, if you ever notice you're getting close to burnout with your painting, you can do other things like start painting other models. You can even walk away from painting. Instead of painting your model, start building terrain. And even though that sounds like it's just as bad, I mean, either I burn out and I'm not painting anything, or I walk away and I don't paint anything, it really is better just to walk away, because if you burn out, you're going to have this frustration, and every time you look back on it, you're going to have this frustration, whether it be the painting or the gaming aspect. So that's something I hope that all of you can get something from, and hopefully avoid some burnout. Thanks for watching. Bye.